besides schloop, how do I...
Okay, do you want to?
No, I don't know how to spell it.
They would put the guns there to shoot whale.
I usually just put my hands and then pull it up.
Hi, I'm Dayle, and I'm a canoe guide here at Northwaters and Langskib.
And I'm Sylvie, and I'm also a canoe guide here.
I've been coming here since I was 11 years old, so it's been maybe 10 years now.
And I turned 11 on my first Northern Lights trip, so it's also been a while for me.
Today, we're going to teach you how to flip up a canoe and parts of the canoe.
So we need to learn how to flip up a canoe because when we go on canoe trips, we like to go from one body of water to the next. So when we get to the end of a lake, we need to unload our boats and carry our canoes and all of our gear from one side to the next so that we can explore more places.
So I think the first thing we notice is it's red. Those are all of our canoes here at Northwaters and Langskib. And we also have this nice sticker over here, which points to the bow of the boat, which is
the front of the boat.
And something about the bow is it has a lot of legroom and it has this wider seat. And then the back of the boat, we have this smaller seat and legroom here for you, and this is known as the
stern.
This part over here is a triangle. Sometimes it's filled in more, sometimes it's not, and we call this the wedge.
We also have two wooden pieces in the center of the boat here. The one more in the center is called the yoke, and this is what we use to put the boat on our shoulders. And then over here, we have what is called the thwart. And that, when we're carrying a boat, is what we hold on to.
We also have this metal along the outside of our boat. Those are called the gunnels. Fun fact about the gunnels, I think most people would think it's Gunnel. That's how I thought it was spelled. It is not. It's spelled Gunwale, gun whales. They would put the guns there to shoot whales. So that's the gun whales.
You'll also notice that at the bow and the stern, we have ropes. So those are called the bow line and the stern line. And we use those to secure our boats.
And the inside of the boat, we have the hull. And it's a little bit delicate, so we just treat our boats really kindly. So that's why we're going to teach you how to flip it up without damaging your boat.
Okay, so one of the easiest ways to flip up a canoe is with a buddy. Today we're going to teach you what we call the high five method. And so if I were carrying the boat, I would stand here and I would have my buddy face me like this. And then we would give each other a high five. And then you rainbow your arms down with the closest hand to the closest gunnel and then the farthest to the other. And we're gonna switch and Dale's gonna pick up the boat. So we're gonna give each other a high five, rainbow our arms, and then say 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. And then I'm gonna support the boat. Okay, so you'll see that Dayle is centered in the middle of the yoke and there are these little pads for her shoulders. And then her hands are holding the side of the gunnels, which is an option for carrying the boat as well as the thwart here. And you'll see that Dale's back is nice and straight and the canoe is nice and centered. If Dayle is walking down the portage and she is getting tired and wants a break, she can ask for an A-frame.
Hey Sylvie, I'm tired. Can I have an A-frame?
Absolutely. And then Dale's portage partner can come under the boat, grab the gunnels, and straighten up like an A. And then Dayle can stretch, move around, take a little break, have a sip of water. And then when she's ready,
I'm ready.
Can lower the boat onto her shoulders again, make sure she's got it, and keep on portaging.
So Sylvie's now going to teach you how to flip up a boat by yourself. She is centered in the middle of the boat and has the yoke like in between her legs. She's going to roll the boat forward
so that it's on its side. And then she's gonna support the boat on her legs. Her hands then go towards the yoke. And once they're both there, she can then scoop her hand underneath and move her other hand up to the gunnel. She then rocks with momentum so that the weight is mostly on her legs, and then flips her arms up. And the boat is on.
Cool.
Thank you for watching. I hope you learned how to flip up a canoe, both by yourself and with a partner.
Yeah, we hope that you can use this to learn how to flip up a canoe for your first portage.
Happy paddling! Wait, I'm not ready.
I'll say it, and then Dayle is Dayle.
Can we start all again?